Hello, my beautiful light beings. I am your guide, the daughter of light. I am back again with yet another video for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this video found you, then that means there is definitely an important message in this reading that you need to know right away at this very moment. I hope my reading will guide you towards light. I just have to start with a little disclaimer that these readings are all timeless readings. So whenever you come across this reading is when you need to know the message that is in this reading. So without further ado, let's see what the cards have in store for my collective today. So I am going to start with the I Oracle deck, I Immersive Oracle deck. As you must know by now, this deck is one of my personal favorites. I'm going to do a little shuffle before I pull a card or a couple cards for you. We'll see how many we have today, how many the deck will give us today. This is I Immersive Oracle. Each card in this deck are like a standalone art piece. And what I like to do with these kinds of readings is that I first would interpret the art, and then if necessary we will read from the book. Okay, so what my viewers, my collective need to know at the very moment. Show me what my collective need to know at the very moment. Show me what my collective needs to know at the very moment. I see we're getting one card. Card number 15. Back of the deck we have card number 11. Okay, so card number 15. Very colorful. Both the cards are very colorful as you can see. This is the card. Please notice carefully, because I would also love to know your interpretation of the card as well in the comment section. So if you find something that I will not be talking about, or something that was interesting to you in the card, like have your talk about that in the comment section. What you found in the card. You can pause here to look at the card more closely. Okay, so now I will interpret. So what I see, first of all, card number 15 is giving me both the devil energy and the lover's energy. So I think what is happening here, so much is happening as I can see. It feels like the whole solar system is collapsing onto each other. I can see Earth, I can see Saturn, I can see all these other spheres, celestial spheres, which I imagine are planets. They are all collapsing into each other. 15. And blue is also giving me throat chakra. So communication, some kind of communication is either happening or coming towards you, or you are being urged to communicate. I see heart chakra opening in the green as well. So whatever communication will be doing will be coming from your heart. So open your heart up to the communication. What else? What else? It's looking like piece by piece we have to collect something and add something. Piece by piece. It looks a very deconstructed view of the solar system. To be honest, this is what's coming to me. Very interesting. So much color. So that means so much is happening right now at the moment. We'll see if it is all happening in your life or behind the scenes. We'll see later, but so much is happening. And also this blue is kind of like Neptunian blue. So it is giving me Neptunian energy of like oceanic energy. So emotions, like waves of emotions are coming to the surface right now. This is what I'm feeling for you, whoever you are. And these golden specks in the darkness are kind of telling me that even when everything seems dark, we all are connected with each other, like little sparks of light. Okay. Let's see what about the last, like on the card on the back of the deck, card number 11. 11 is straight away giving me like justice energy from the tarot. So things are balancing out, I believe. It looks like a desert, but it also looks like it's raining in the desert. So I think this is how it's balancing out. So there's the scorching heat and the flowing rain. So the balance between both the emotions and the hardcore practical stuff. So some kind of balance is being struck. This is what is coming to me at the moment. And we also see this eye and this portal in the sky. So it looks like on the background, so because this is on the back of the deck, so I consider this as the background energies or whatever is happening right now overall in your life. So I feel like you are letting the flood into your hardcore practical life, like very barren, very to the point, too practical of a life that you have. So I think these cards are connected this way because here I also talked about emotions, like emerging of emotions, and here also I see outpouring of emotions onto the dry land to make it more wet and fruitful for the future. Okay, then let's read from the book. Let's see what these cards are actually about. I mean, it is the I Immersive Oracle deck. So whatever is written is obviously important, but also however I interpret the cards or you interpret the cards are also equally important. That is why it says you and I. It's just not the guidebook, it's also the reader's perspective. Okay, the Akasha. Okay, the sky, the ethereal realm. The Akasha. This is card number 15, the Akasha. Okay. There is a great, ethereal, ephemeral, eternal book where all past, present, and future experiences, where everything experienced by everyone and all the potential of everyone to live are found written in a place where writing does not exist. Archived in a library that has no street or entrance, the information lies entirely in this and all other dimensions. Okay, so these are the dimensions as well, different dimensions. They say that the world fits on the head of a pin, and I have no doubts. The difficult thing would be to say that the understanding of the world fits in the head of a human being. There are 5 trillion atoms on a pinhead, and in the Akasha, more than we could ever understand in the smallest space we can imagine. You will understand it when you stop trying to understand it and start to live and experience it. Beyond logic, mind-blowing concept, allowing the experience, do not overthink. Okay, this is very interesting. So I think when I was talking about the heart chakra opening and the like relying on your emotions and like being in your emotional body, the emotional waves, the Neptunian energies, I think this kind of correlates with the Akasha. So this talks about the Akashic records, to be frank. So it talks about all the knowledge of our existence, of our universe, of our self, the divine self. Everything can be found in the Akashic records, in the Akasha. And to get access to that knowledge, you can only experience it. You cannot read it because it's not written in any language that we know of, because it cannot be written. But you can experience it. And how do you experience it? You can experience it without your mind. So you have to get out of your overthinking mind, your egoistic mind, your three-dimensional mind. You have to get out of that to get into like a spiritual faith, keep a spiritual faith, and through that you will experience that knowledge. That experience will be visceral and physical as well. So you have to focus on your emotional body, and like bodily feelings, to understand the message, the knowledge that is kept in this Akashic records. Okay, and one way to do that is through your dreams. I said the Neptunian energies. Neptune is also symbolic of your dreams, your dreamland, your subconscious mind, through that, and through your heart opening, I think. Yes, so if you open your heart up to the unknown, to the unseen, to the spiritual, to the beyond, to whatever is beyond, to the immense. I like to call everything that I cannot see as the immense. So yeah, I believe this is what this is talking about. Okay then. Let's look at card number 11 on the back of the deck that we have. It talks about visions. So there's a time frame. It says no time, or what we call 3 to 4 years. So this is something that has been happening in your life for some time now, I believe. Okay, so the soul knows that there is a place to return to. Apparently, until now, we had never been there with our body or seen it with our eyes. But how then could we draw a perfect map of it? Recognition and reconnection then appear, reminding us that this means to re-know something we already know, to reconnect with something we already have connected with before, going back to the source. This is not a metaphor, but a physical place on earth. Until fate so wishes, this vision awaits to be discovered in the three-dimensional plane, reminding us that time does not really exist. And in this space of no time, we have been in a place where we have never been before, but we will come back soon. Does this sound very confusing? Only for the mind. Hear the mind again. So culmination of a vision, the source, a visionary moment ahead of time, time perception. So what I can gather is that on the background, you have been working towards a particular vision you had. This might not be anything very physical, anything very practical. It might be a dream. Maybe you have been having a recurring dream that you do not really know what it means. Maybe it doesn't have anything to do with your immediate physical day-to-day life. But maybe there's a vision, maybe there's a desire. This is also coming to me, the desire. Maybe you have a desire for something, some kind of a knowledge, maybe a desire for a new sense of belonging, maybe a desire for a new sense of love, freedom, maybe even a person, desire for a person. So this is not to be thought through your mind. The last line says, does this sound very confusing? Only for the mind. And as we saw from this card, you cannot let your mind understand what is going on. Like, it just cannot be possible. It's not possible to understand this I'd say this spiritual journey that you're on through the mind. It is something very ethereal, very transcendental. So you cannot make sense of things that you are experiencing or have been experiencing for some time through your thought processes or through the psyche that you have, which is very much ego driven and concerned by the very limited aspect of realities. So yeah, this is what is coming to me. So I will think this is going to be about this person, whoever you are. You have been having a kind of vision of a world, of your world, or some desires that you have been consciously or unconsciously working towards, and that will depend on how spiritually awakened you are. That will depend on how spiritually awakened you are, and that will determine how consciously and unconsciously you have been having this journey. And then current moment energy is this, the Akasha. So I think you have been on this journey for some time, and that is why you are at this point to be able to understand the Akashic records, the knowledge kept within the Akashic records. We will see what it says further. I just realized I haven't really lit my candle, so I'm gonna pause for a while here so that I can lit my candle. Okay, I'm back again after I have lit my candles. Okay, so this is what I'm getting from the I Immersive Oracle deck. Now I'm going to get some cards from the Cosmos Oracle deck. I'm gonna keep it here. Okay, it's time for the Cosmos Oracle deck. Again, I do this particular kinds of readings where I do not know who I am reading for or what I am going to read about. Usually in the past couple readings, I have read for a divine feminine collective and then a divine masculine collective. I do not know who I am reading for yet. We'll see. But yeah, the Cosmos Oracle deck is about the physical laws of the universe. Those who are interested in physics like me, they I think would find this deck really interesting, fascinating, I'd say. And the Cosmos deck, because I use the Cosmos deck also because I feel science and spirituality are actually just two sides of the same coin. So through science, through scientific knowledge, the more you understand science, you will realize that there is so much of this existence, of this universe that we do not understand. And I think, I don't know why I'm talking about this. Maybe this is going to be related with the Akashic records. It talks about knowledge and knowledge of everything and how to gain that. And the way to gain it is through experience. And science kind of decodes that experience. Anyway, enough talk. Let's see what the Cosmos Oracle deck has in store for us. Before that, I'll cut it. Okay, what the Cosmos Oracle deck has in store for us. What the Cosmos Oracle deck has in store for us. Multiverse. What the Cosmos Oracle deck has in store for us. What else? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else for my collective? I guess not. This is all we got, and I am loving it. So we got multiverse, photon, and energy. Great cards to have. And on the back of the deck, we have star. Perfect. Okay, I think this is very interesting that we got the multiverse and we got the Akasha then. And when I was talking about this card, I thought it was like the solar system, different worlds of the solar system, deconstructed view of the solar system. And from the book, it talked about different dimensions, and I could see the different forms of dimensions or types of dimensions in the card. And now here we got the multiverse. So right off of the get-go, I can see that this talks about multiplicity of your existence, of your experience also as a human being in this reality. So multiverse, I'm pretty sure most of you know about multiverse. Is this theoretical idea that our universe is not the only universe, that there might be many more alternate universes or infinite other universes. And that is the multiverse theory, and it says that you might have many other versions of you in other universes. So these are all theoretical, but there might be some proofs. Like obviously there has not been a solid proof yet of this theory, but there are some, again, conjectures about what lies beyond the black hole. Some says it's a portal to another dimension. Some says it's a portal to another universe through a form of white holes. So anyway, I'm not going to get into the physics nitty-gritty about multiverse, but what is coming to me is that, again, knowledge from different planes. You are gaining knowledge, you are acquiring knowledge, wisdom of different dimensions, different planes of existence. Yes, this is what the first thing that is coming to me. Then we have photon. Now, photon are light particles. And this is also interesting. If you can see the picture, you'll see the particle and a waveform. So photon is very interesting like that because depends on the observer. If you have heard of the double slit experiment, you will know that photon is a very weird particle because it's just not a particle or it's not a wave. So it depends on the observer, or it depends on if it is being observed or not. The experiment kind of states if someone observes it, it will behave in a way that will say that it is a particle. If someone does not observe it, it behaves in some other ways, and that will say that it's a wave. So that is the thing, is light a particle or light a wave? We can't say for sure because it is both. So that is what I'm getting, that you are in this photon state right now. I think I'm going to use this again as like a past, present, future read. Use these 3 cards because we got 3 cards. So I think because on the background 11 we got the vision card. So you had all those desires, ideas, visions or ambitions for your life. And I think the multiverse connects with that. So in the past, what is still happening, but it has already started in your past, is that you have a vision, a very lofty, grand vision that encompasses all of existence. You might even not know the scope of your vision. You might not know that yet, but it is that because it expands beyond the immediate universe. So that big of a vision you have. And I would say trust on that. Don't get scared that this is too much or unattainable. But whatever idea you have, it is unifying. It is big. It is gonna change the understanding of everything. I feel like I'm talking to someone. I'm talking to a visionary person here. So yeah, so multiverse is kind of talking about that, about the expanse of our existence, the expandedness, like how expansive we are, and also talks about how much we do not know. So yeah, and then in the present it's the photon, and in the present I think you are realizing through these contradictory knowledges that you're gaining in the reality. So I think you want to be both. You want to be like a particle, static, and you want to be like a wave, like always in motion. So I think you are right now within your emotional, spiritual, and even physical body, you are trying to bridge the gap between these two conflicting ideas, conflicting instincts of stagnation and motion. So I think you are merging the two within yourself, and that is where the light is coming up. You are the bearer of light, you are emanating so much light. Yes, and which will be transferred into your future as energy. So it's gonna be a go time in future. So after you have resolved your in like conflicting ideas, and you have kind of come to this understanding that it's fine, I can be a photon, I can be both a particle and a wave. It doesn't matter, it doesn't really mean anything bad or negative. Or like Also you can also think that why should I constrain or restrain myself into being a singular being? I can be anything. So I think that is what you're right now understanding, the contradictoriness of your own existence, and you are resolving that. Yes, okay. Now in future you have energy, which is great because energy is like fast and fierce and I'll say very bright existence, a very bright, some you might have some breakthroughs in near future, some great idea that is going to tie everything together, all these disparate ideas, all these lofty, big, expansive ideas. You are going to have a breakthrough pretty soon that is going to tie everything together. Yes, I do see that, and I do see that you are also going to inspire a lot of people. I do not know which profession you are in. You can be an artist, you can be a writer, you can be a teacher, you can be in some sort of I don't know, maybe you're a star. Obviously we got the star, so maybe you're a star in your field, so you are in public, you are in some sort of public view, so people are looking at you, you are in the spotlight. So yeah, you are like a star energy, I do see that in you, and I think you are going to channel most of that beautifully in your future. It's a very strong energy, and I'm getting so excited, I'm feeling so energetic, so I can sense it. I am channeling you, so yeah, this is definitely something. Now on the back of the deck we have star. Now the star is about obviously you are a star, that is something very straightforward about this. But on the back of the deck it's like the creation of a star as well. It's like all this energy, all this mass, all this momentum, everything has come to the center. Now it's time to blast it off. Now it's time to just go for it. So I think the star is the immense power and energy and light within itself. So yes, I will definitely read from the book for this one. Some of it, maybe not all of it. Okay, multiverse with M. 64 to 69. Okay. Multiverse. Allow yourself to go beyond. And this is what you're being asked to do right now, because the Akashic records is basically about going beyond. So allow yourself to go beyond. Okay, it's a long, right? Okay, but I'm gonna read it. Allow yourself to go beyond. The explosion that set the universe in motion did not just create one, but an infinite number of them, infinite number of universes. The collection of multiple existing universes and independent realities on huge scales. Some universes could have identical laws of physics that we know today, and they would be very similar to ours. But in others, the values of the fundamental constants could be radically different, resulting in universes that are distinct from the only one known to us. The laws which govern you, cosmic particles from the earth, the water, the colors, and the plants. The inner universe expands and projects the diverse exterior that your body grants. The faithful answer to your belief system. The universe is the totality of space and time, of all forms of matter, energy, stimulus, and the physical laws which govern it. You are the artist in this surrealistic world. The basis and structure of your play will always find support on your belief system. I did say you are actually an artist because that's why you have the vision. You have a grand vision, and that is what is that is what we're talking about here. If we were to construct the universe with you as the architect of your own reality, you will create the home that already existed in your past. The plans of your universal architecture are found in your mind. The creators of those plans will strictly respect your decision as an architect. This card encourages you to go beyond this belief system to see the birth of multiverses around you. Multiverses for all ages, bright opportunities, millions of stages. As you shook others' destinies, make your path genuine with pride. Understand the power that you hold. Pass it to your neighbor and then pass it to the world. Build a multiverse larger than you, larger than both. I think this is what you are doing right now. This is what we've been talking about, and by passing it on, you are going to influence a lot of people, inspire a lot of people. You are going to lead a lot of people. You are the star. So you do have the leadership qualities within you. Okay. Now I'm going to read the photon. Let's see what the photon is about. 71 to 77. Photon, time to shine, isn't it? Energy star, it's your time to shine. Luminous or electromagnetic energy that is produced, transmitted, and absorbed. The time has come to celebrate this highly positive process which is responsible for navigating obstacles in a natural way. It is the ideal state of any process or manifestation. Ideal refers to the idea that one has when they put their energy into something. The greatest desire is the idea happens, can be transmitted, and is then absorbed by the other person in question. In this case, the steps manifest themselves perfectly, added to a speed of propagation that exceeds the desires of one who created it. Since, due to its enormous energy, the photon propagates at the speed of light. Photons move in exact directions, but they are only found in places where there are electric and magnetic forces generated by charges. Elementary particle derives from the Greek word light, portal, gratitude. Okay, so I read a lot, but what from all of this, what I'm gathering is that you are meant to energize people. You are meant to inspire people. You are meant to influence and lead people towards an actualization and realization of the grand vision you have. So yes, this is what is happening right now. You are gathering that self-confidence at the very moment you are actually realizing how powerful of a being you are. And that is when, after you go through this realization process and you understand that you are a god or a goddess in your own existence, in your reality, then it's going to emanate that energy in the future. So I'm gonna read energy now. Energy. Okay, energy. Everything which exists is energy in different forms. Nothing can escape from it. It is neither created nor destroyed. It only transforms itself. It is the capacity of matter to produce work by means of movement and light. Means of movement and light, photon. It is also the capacity and strength to physically or mentally stimulate any type of thing or situation. This is an excellent card for the activation of something such as a project or anything work related. It is a beautiful omen full of strength. If we are facing a conflict, we should review the energy that we put into it and transform it. All forms of energy can be transformed through the correct processes. In the transformation process, we can lose or gain a form of energy, but the total amount will stay constant. And finally, I'll look into star to see if there is anything of importance. Okay, this is actually a portal activation card. It talks about leadership and brilliance, spirituality and faith. It is a magical wild card that stands out against everything and everyone. The star brings light and acts as a guide for all who accompany it. The star shines with a unique pulse and surrounds the vast night with its enveloping light. Leadership and brilliance, spirituality and faith. Activate 333 portal and be thankful. And I think the sense of gratitude is coming up again. So just as a side note, whoever you are, because you are going through such enormous transformative process, I think gratitude, you must feel gratitude towards the universe, towards yourself, for all this transformation, this great transformation that is happening. And as I said, you are meant to shine, you are meant to lead people. Just keep having the faith in your spiritual path. I will read the activation portal message for this one. So this is what I have from the from the deck, Cosmos deck. I'm gonna get the star card for the portal activation, and I'm also gonna get this out of my way. I'm a very obsessive person. That's why I take so much time to just place the decks on the table. But anyway, I think this should do. Okay, the star card. Okay. Sons of stars with stardust in our veins. The whole sky lays deep inside in our reins. It is in our DNA, shining more than any glitter. The lucky star living within you, full of wisdom and wit. Yes, this is like a message of encouragement, a mantra of encouragement. Yeah, you are the star. Go for it. Okay, now I'm going to look into tarot. I still do not know who I am reading for today. It may be it may be a person. I believe it's a person who is a visionary, who is highly spiritual, or at least have been going on their spiritual path for some time now. Have been experiencing some enlightenment, some breakthroughs for some time now. So I think I am reading for an highly spiritual individual, highly spiritually developed individual. Okay, these are Mirra Visions tarot deck. These are the most magical tarot decks I have ever seen, and these are no doubt my most favorite tarot deck. I am looking at the world and judgment, the unknown. The unknown. We are literally looking into the unknown. So that is what I'm getting. We were given the advice that you must look into the beyond, into the unknown. So let's get into your energy, whoever my collective is. Hopefully from the tarot I'll be able to say more clearly who this collective is. Are they a divine feminine, divine masculine, who they are? Right now, I haven't gotten any indications yet. Okay. Oh. Okay. The Ace of Swords wanted to show its face, and I'll take that. It's all about knowledge, and Ace of Swords is about knowledge and breakthrough. So yes, we are off to a good start. Okay. Whoever my collective is that I'm reading for, please give us the messages that we need to know. Show us the messages, show us the cards that my collective need to see at the moment. The cards that my collective need to see at the moment. Show us the cards that my collective needs to see at the moment. Okay, I can say that my collective is a divine masculine because we got the Emperor card. Ten, we got 10 of Swords and 10 of Pentacles. What messages do we have? What messages do we have? What messages? Too many cards. What other messages do we have? What other messages do we have? What other messages do we have? I want to have a few more. Okay, I want to have one more card. Give me one more card. What other messages? What other messages? Interestingly, very interesting, the two cards that I showed you have come up. Okay, so we got 9 of Pentacles. We got the Emperor. So many major arcanas in your reading. So again, a very powerful read for a divine masculine. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. Then we got the romantic ways, the Knight of Cups. The Unknown came up again. The Unknown or the Judgment. Strength, another major arcana. Strength. And then guess what? The World. We did see the Judgment with the World while shuffling, and now we have the world again. And guess what? On the back of the deck we have Death. What did I say? Transformation. That is what is going on at the moment. So these are the cards. Now let's see what messages are we getting. I am getting a lot of different messages, and I believe this kind of falls in line with the multiverse or the Akasha, because all this different stuff is coming up from your reading, but I think they all join together to form the big picture vision that you have, that you want to have in your life. Okay, so let's start. We have 9 of Pentacles right now. 9 of Pentacles, you can see there are two images of 9 of Pentacles. One is this very pretty lady in this very luscious green forest kind of a garden. There is this, I'll say this, there are flowers, there's a bird. It's like the lush, it's like fruitfulness, it's like complete I'll say abundance. And then we also see this very nice palace, this very, I'll say, prosperous, there are those trees, prosperous palace. So 9 of Pentacles is all about self-sufficiency. It's about abundance, but within, like, you created your abundance on your own. It's like self-made energy. And it is also talks about being independent. It is also earth energy. So whoever you are, you might have earth signs. in your chart. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn might be in your chart. I particularly know this has a Virgo, Venus in Virgo. This card signifies Venus in Virgo. And Venus in Virgo is like Venus is the planet of love, right? It's love, it's luxury, it's abundance, money, wealth, all of that. And in Virgo is a very grounded, very rooted kind of a sign. But also Virgo can be very judgmental, very overthinking. So Venus in Virgo is perfectionist. Perfectionist in whatever Venusian themes you have in your life, be it love relationships, be it wealth, luxury, abundance. You have a tendency to be perfectionist about it, and that comes with like anxiety, overthinking, all of that. But those are the darker side of this card. But more positive side with this card, because it's a very positive card, it is a very independent, it gives off an independent energy, self-sufficient energy, abundant energy. And many people consider this as a mini empress, which is very interesting because you actually got the emperor in your next card. So the mini empress. So yes, and the Empress is a Taurus card, so Taurus is coming up, Virgo is coming up for me. Okay, so this is what I will talk about each card, and then I'm going to talk about what messages I'm getting from this reading for you. Okay, so now as you can see, this is the Emperor card. Now the Emperor card again has two images. One is this pelican who's holding on to this staff, the Emperor staff, and another one is like the symbolic Aries sign, like a skull of a ram, I think. Yeah, and because Emperor is Aries, so Aries might be important, might be symbolic, or you might have Aries in your chart somewhere. But Emperor is the divine masculine energy. I was actually wondering who this reading was for, because from what I was gathering, I could sense that it's about someone, it's for someone who is spiritually evolved. But I wasn't really sure if it was a divine feminine or masculine, but now I am. So the Emperor is about complete control over your reality, not in a very negative, desperate way of controlling it, but control in the sense that you are in charge of your reality. You lead. You know what is what. You are not insecure at all. You are completely secure in your power, in your position in life. So Emperor is like the higher and most healed form of masculine energy. Now, how to connect Emperor with the Nine of Pentacles? So I think this is like a progression that is kind of happening, or this is right now what you need to know. Yeah, so you have been independent, you have been abundant, you have worked hard on yourself, and you have grounded yourself, and you have been reaping the fruits of such abundance. And that because of that experience, you have come up into a position of power. You know who you are, like you know what you want, you know who you want. You are so sure of yourself right now. Emperor, the divine masculine you are. Now we have 10 of Pentacles, which is another great card to have at any spread. 10 of Pentacles, and I think this is the vision you have. This is the vision. I think 9 of Pentacles talked about what you have been working towards. Emperor talks about how you are at the moment, how you see yourself at the moment. And 10 of Trees or 10 of Pentacles is talking about the grand vision you have. The grand vision. We've been talking about that grand vision. You can see it's about this. The 10 of Pentacles, if you go by the traditional tarot, it is raining pentacles, raining money, generational wealth, like having like a fulfilling family. You can see there are like abundance growing, and within within the abundance, at the center of the abundance, you can see there's a little family, uh, a masculine and feminine figure with their child. So that is the future. And there is also, we can see like a tower growing tall alongside a tree. It kind of looks like the tree of life. It is like the complete fulfillment for generations to come. It's like building generational wealth, securing your generation, like your future generations, financially, physically. I'll say this is all your security. So you are building towards that. This is your vision. 10 of Pentacles. This is your grand vision. Now I'm going to see, to reach towards your grand vision, what are the stuff that are going on. So what are the things you are doing or not doing or you should do. Okay. Now the next card we got, the 10 of Swords, 10 of Birds. As you can see, it's a very particularly where you can see the carcass of a dead body of some dead animal, and these vultures are picking at it. It's a very gruesome, grotesque kind of a card. But also in that picture where you see this bird carrying a man who has, man or woman or I don't know, this person who has so many swords stuck onto them. This is also a very painful card, a painful and grotesque card, the 10 of Swords. But it also talks about the ending. So the swords are all mental suits. So whatever mental turmoil has been going on in your life, within you, I think those are ending now, because you are at that end. You are done. This is done. You feel you are done. This is enough. And I think from what is coming to next in your spread, I can see that you have made a decision to put an end to that. This 10 of Swords is just not by providence or anything. It was by choice. You made a choice to bring an end to your pains, to your painful ideas or something. Whatever has been keeping you up at night, you have chosen to put an end to that. So I see a decision here in this card. Next card we have is the Romantic or Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is like Pisces energy. So I see you might have some water, some Pisces in your chart as well. It is a very loving energy. The Knight of Cups, of all the knights, this is the most intuitive knight, who is in touch with their heart the most. So the Knight of Cups. So I think this is like after the 10 of Swords, I see this. So this is a very symbolic thing in that way, that after, because you have realized your intuition, and we did talk about heart opening, so heart chakra opening. So, and we see a lot of green in this card. That is also symbolic of heart chakra opening. And we see the water bodies. So all the water bodies, and the green is giving me emotional awakening. So I think you are emotionally being awakened. Because you have that 10 of Pentacles vision, I think this is what you are trying to do. You are trying to have that vision. You need money. That is what you have been working on in your 9 of Pentacles. To have that, you need a partner, a family. And I think to get to that, your Knight of Cups self is kind of emerging at the moment. Yes, you are feeling loved, loving energies. Maybe you are feeling loving energies towards someone. Maybe you want to give your cup of love to someone at the moment, or in very near future. Yeah, this is a very nice energy, and this is a very dream-like energy. And I said it's like most intuitive knight on the deck, in the tarot. So I believe you might be having some very intuitive dreams at the moment, maybe about this person that you are in love with, because that's what I'm seeing. You are in love with someone. So yeah, and it's time to take that feeling into a more action mode, like that, to channel that feeling into a certain action. What are those actions? We have Judgment or the unknown. Judgment or the unknown. The unknown, I can see like a rainbow way. So you might A rainbow might be an important symbol for you, but yeah, the unknown, as you can see, if you can see, I don't know if you're seeing or not, but there's a door, and the door is open to this portal. Every door is a portal, I believe. And actually it is, like, I think scientifically it can be proven that anytime we pass through a door, something in our psychology, in our mind changes, and we kind of believe, like, whatever, like, we get into a different sort of personality based on which portal, which door we go through. So for example, I'm a teacher, so when I open the door of my classroom and I get into the classroom, suddenly from like my own self, I become the teacher of the class. So suddenly I gain another persona, or just adopt the persona. So doors are portal, any doors are portals. And then this is the judgment portal, this is the door of judgment. So this is a big thing, big stuff is happening. This masculine, this divine masculine, who is now being in their feelings, who is now being so intuitive and open to their intuition, have decided to go through this door of judgment. I think it is major decision time in their life. It's not just a choice, it's a decision. I don't know how to talk about the difference between choice and decision, but I believe choice is between like options, and decision is just it's more I'll say it's more depth. There's more depth, there's more strength in decisions. So whoever this masculine is, divine masculine, whoever you are, you have decided to go through that door of the unknown, to take the plunge. It is giving me a little bit of a fool energy, but the fool has taken the plunge. This is what I'm getting. It's not just before just standing at the cliff, almost going to take the jump, but it is already someone who has taken the jump. This is the kind of energy I am getting from this. Then we have strength, Leo energy. Strength, again, strength card is, I think in the traditional tarot, it has an infinity symbol. The strength and the magicians are the only two cards in the tarot that have infinity symbols. Now, infinity is about eternal bond, unbreakable bond. So whoever you are in love with, whoever you have decided to go through this door of the unknown or judgment, you have an unbreakable bond with them. And I think you are gaining so much strength. Usually, many a times from strength cards, I'll get egotistic feelings. But this time I am thinking no, because all your ego is gone in that 10 of swords. Your ego is gone. This is a very highly evolved divine masculine that I'm reading for. They have worked on themselves. They have looked into themselves, into their past thought patterns, past patterns of trauma and everything, and now they have come out of it. They have decidedly put an end to those patterns, those egoistic thinkings, because swords are mental swords, so they have come out of the mental prison. Now, so that is why I am reading this strength as the actual ultimate strength, the absolute strength that this divine masculine shows or possesses. So the strength, and also strength is not aggressive. True strength is not aggressive, it's not forceful, it's not desperate, it's not, you don't have to make someone do something. True strength is like experienced through tenderness, through gentleness, through nurturing, through care, through belief, through like unshakable faith in yourself, through confidence. This is true strength. Yes, so I'm seeing that in you, that you possess that. And then we have the world, life on earth, the world. This is so beautiful. This world actually giving me Lovers card energy, because I don't know if you can see it, but in the world there is this couple embracing each other in such loving, tender, heartfelt, merging energy. I can see in their embrace. And I also see there are so many spiders. So whoever you are and whoever you are in love with, you are going to be one soon, unite soon in future, because you have gotten out of all these patterns, all these like cycles, all these past cycles. You have put an end to that, and that is why you get to be together now on earth, life on earth. So yes, you get to be together on earth, not just in the 5D spiritual realm, but on the 3-dimensional realm. And in the world card, I see all the fixed energies: Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Anything, this can be either in your chart or in your person's chart. But yeah, these are the signs. But also, world card is talking about an ending of a cycle. So all the cycle, all the negative thought patterns, cycles of negative thought patterns have ended. All the toxic cycles that you had in your relationships have ended. And now, because it's ended, it's time to get together and start a new journey. So the world card is about closing of a cycle and beginning of another. So it's gonna be a new journey from now on. So in future, I see a new journey with you and your person, whoever you are in love with, whoever you have this Knight of Cups as cup for. Yes, so, and on the back of the deck, obviously, on the back of the deck, we have death or past lives. So transformation. As I say, I read the back of the deck card as the background energy, what is going on the background, or what is the context. So I think this is the context. This is the context, the spiritual transformation that has been happening in your life. And I also see Ace of Wands underneath and 8 of Cups. So I see some things you had to let go of in past. 8 of Cups is about letting go of some things to go after your spiritual enlightenment. So you have let go of some stuff from your past, which I see in the 10 of Swords. And then we saw the Ace of Wands. So an inspiration, breakthrough, a passionate new beginning, also sexual urges, sexual feelings for your loved one, the one you love. This is also kind of going on, and this is also giving fuel to the transformation that is going on. It is so, I am loving this reading for you. Absolutely love this reading for you. I am going to see, sorry, I need to keep everything in perfectly. Okay. So now I am going to do some, not clarifications, I'm going to see if there are some extra messages I can find. And I'm going to use the Dreamy Moons tarot deck, because I really don't need much clarification for this reading, because it's very straightforward. It's about this divine masculine who has come into their power, who has been realizing their power, and they have this big lofty vision about this 10 of Pentacles, and to fulfill that, they are coming at that vision. They are going to fulfill that vision from a multi-pronged approach. One is the finance, wealth, which they have been working on so far, and then the second is the love, find a partner. Then I think they can have the third one, which is having a family. So I think they are going at it very methodically and very planned way. I see a whole like very meticulous plan that they're going. So I think they have their own time. They know exactly what they're doing, this divine masculine, and they will be coming towards their divine feminine. I imagine the divine masculine will have their divine feminine only, especially with so many major arcanas coming up for them. So yeah, I think they plan on going after their divine feminine, pursuing the divine feminine when the timing will be right. And I don't think the divine feminine needs to worry about it, because the masculines is in touch with their intuition. So they are completely guided by their intuition, and whatever time they need, that is actually for the best of the couple, best for the counterparts. So yes, so let's see any other messages that we need for my collective today. Any other messages that we need for my collective? Any other messages do we need for my collective? I will use these messages more as advice. Any other messages we need for my collective? Any other messages we need for my collective? Any other messages we need for my collective? I think no, I have 4 messages and that's it. And such interesting messages they are. I'm telling you. I think I moved my shell. Doesn't matter. Okay, so first we got 9 of crystals. That is 9 of swords. I'm actually not surprised. 5 of swords, again, not surprised really. The lovers, absolutely not surprised. And 6 of cups. I mean, who am I kidding? Everything I just told you came up again. Okay. So, 9 of crystals, 9 of swords. It is about anxiety, about sleepless nights, about overthinking, about something that is not really that dire or that worrisome as you think. So it's just, again, because swords are mental swords, it's all happening in your brain, in your mind, but it is not really, it might not be true, it might not be as factual. So I think this is just an advice for do not worry. There's a reason you have gone past the 9 of swords to the 10 of swords, and you have ended that cycle of worrying. So it's just a little warning that do not fall back into past patterns of worrying. So because you are an evolved person, just a little note. It's not really a dire warning or anything, because you are such an evolved person, you know it all. So it's just a little note that don't go into past worrying patterns. Similarly, for the 5 of swords as well, it's saying the same thing. Don't go into past self-sabotaging behaviors. 5 of swords is about self-sabotage. It's about thinking that everyone is conspiring against you. It's thinking that the whole world is out to get you and you have to fight the world to get what you are owed or something, what you deserve, what is your rightful. So it's all prideful and egoistic stuff. And it's also about lost battles, about feeling insecure, not enough. So all of those self-sabotaging thoughts we have, again, it's just saying that don't fall for those thoughts again. You have gone through all of that. You have gotten the 10 of swords, so you have gotten through all the swords. You have gone through this self-sabotaging behavior, this anxiety, sleepless nights, this insomnia. But now it's just to tell you, just to let you know that be careful to not to go back to the past patterns. Because what is coming for you, what is there for you in the future is so immensely beautiful, like perfect. It's the perfect. So you have the lovers. Just like the embrace, these lovers are embracing each other again. In the traditional tarot, we see the lovers separated. One is here, one is here. The feminine is here, the masculine is here. But here we see them embracing each other. They're together. So I see in the future a reuniting with your lover. You are going to be uniting with your lover. You are going to be uniting with the love of your life. It is the unbreakable bond. It is the twin flame cards, the counterpart cards. So no wonder I'm doing a counterpart reading. You are my divine masculine, like my divine masculine collective. And this is talking about your future union with your divine feminine. such a lovely card. And even to talk about more, it's talking about Six of Cups. It's about reunion again. Six of Cups is such innocent, affectionate, lovely energy. You see two babies, I won't say babies, two children are giving each other gifts. So it's about reuniting, reconciling, and yeah, it's filled with affection for each other, love for each other, respect for each other. And it looks like, it gives me the idea that whoever you're in love with, they feel to you like your home, like you have known them for forever, since before you were born, like from a past life or something. So yeah, so it's like perfect compatibility. It gives me, and also it gives me Six of Cups. So yeah, and also in this card you see it's under this kind of a structure which reminds me of home. So whoever this person are, you feel they are your home, they are your safe space, and they feel the same about you. So this is what I'm getting from the Six of Cups, and obviously it's about reunion, so reunion is coming soon. And I think it again talks about childhood, or anything to do with childhood. Maybe you have some childhood trauma, maybe you have some parental wounds, mother wound or father wound, that the spirits are telling me to tell you that you need to work on. Maybe you need to look into the childhood trauma you have, about love and relationship, whatever kind of childhood ideas, whatever kind of limiting ideas about love and relationship you have right now, you can trace them back to your childhood. Maybe something you saw in your parents, maybe from your parents' marriage, or maybe from I don't know, something happened, maybe some like relationship you had yourself when you're a kid, like maybe your high school sweetheart did something to you, broke your heart or something. So some kind of childhood pain I am picking up that you need to really look into right now. I mean, this is the next step in your healing process, I believe. Okay, so this is the message, these are the messages I've got. Now let's see what are the I did not see a very important thing, that is the back of the deck. We have the Ace of Stars. We see again another door portal of a door. If you go by the traditional Ace of Pentacles, then we see again a garden door in the tarot. So it's about, again, it's a new beginning, a new stable beginning. We got the Ace of Stars on the back of the deck and got the Ten of Stars, Ten of Pentacles. So it's about whatever spiritual awakenings have been happening in your life, in yourself. Now it is time to ground them. Now it is time to bring them to 3D reality, three-dimensional reality, your physical reality. So I think soon your spiritual all your spiritual developments will be reflected in your three-dimensional life as well. Okay, so now I will end your reading with a few oracle cards. Let me first get this all out of my way. Okay, the first card is from the Runners of the Sun Oracle deck. I love this deck, so pretty and elegant and gorgeous, and they have like great collage work. I find inspiration from this card to do collage. Like, these are very creative collages. I'll do one more shuffle and then we'll see what messages come up. Now this is the last set of oracle decks that I'm going to use, so I'm going to use them as your advice. What advice my collective needs? What advice my collective needs? Ooh, High Priestess. Very interesting. What advice my collective needs? What advice? What advice What advice my collective needs? Anything else? What advice my collective needs? Anything else? Last time. What advice my collective needs? Anything else? Anything else? No, I don't think so. Nothing else. So we have on the back of the deck self-care. We have High Priestess. I will take another deck of Oracle. This is the Arcaenum Vitae deck. They usually have Lenormand cards, but this deck had also a few Oracle cards which are actually inspired by the major arcana of the tarot, the 21 major arcanas, and I think they might have 1 or 2 extra cards. So we'll see what we get. What we get from this deck. Any advice for my collective? Any advice for my collective? Any advice for my collective? Got 2. Okay. Ancestors. The gatekeepers. Okay. Okay. After this, I'm going to read from the Poesis deck, and I'm going to end your reading by reading a poem. Okay. Now, the High Priestess. The High Priestess in this deck is the card number 16. Now, card number 16 is giving me moon energy because 16 is the moon card, I think. No, not the moon. I'm forgetting. What is 16? 15 is devil. 16 is star. No. What is the card number 16? Let me check. Seventeen is moon. I am forgetting what is card number 16 is. I'm going to find it for you. Don't worry. I do believe whatever this card number 16 is there is some messages. Oh, Tower. Yes. Card number 16 is Tower. Okay. So, Tower has happened in your life, I think. It has already happened. It's in the past. So, whatever Tower happened, whatever Tower shook your foundations, you have understood them. You have understood why it had to happen. You have understood what you needed to do to rebuild the tower. And I think this time, because you're going through the transformative process, going through transformation, we also got the death card. I think through your transformation, you are rebuilding that tower. Yes. Now, we have got High Priestess. High Priestess is all about intuition. And we have been talking about intuition a lot lately, that you are in your intuitive best. You are the divine masculine. You are the emperor. And you are in touch with your intuition now. So you are unstoppable now. So whoever you are a High Priestess. We still had, I think, we did have spiritual cards like this in our reading. So the High Priestess is your intuition. You are being more in touch with your spiritual self and being guided by your intuition. I have been saying intuition a lot lately, and I don't know why. I just wanted to hold on to this little amethyst crystal, I'll say, because amethysts are for intuition, I believe. But yes, intuition is again a big thing going on right now. Your eyes are opening up to the world unknown. As you can see, she is sitting, but on her back is like this door to the unknown, just like the Judgment card. So yes, you are opening up, you're opening yourself up to the world of the unknown, the unseen. Yeah, this is great stuff. I'll keep it here. I don't know why I want to, but I want to keep it here. Now we have on the back of the deck self-care. I think this is what you have been doing. You have been, and you see the transformation. What I mean by the transformation, it's all these butterflies. you are turning into a butterfly. This is like the cocoon you have. I mean, I think either you have broken out of the cocoon already or it is hatching right now. So this transformation is almost complete. Underneath that we see the abundance card. So everything is just reiterating the same message. But now you are going through the self-care. You know who you are. You are the emperor after all. So yeah, you know how to do self-care. I don't have to talk about that, I think, much. But yeah, I think it's just about the transformation. Just go through with this. Yeah. Now we have the Fate and the Gatekeeper. The Fate is card number 10, which is like the divine timing card. It is Wheel of Fortune. It is inspired by Wheel of Fortune. I will read from the book, I think, about fate because it looks very fated. Okay. 10, 10, 10. Destiny, providence, fortune, inevitability. Astrological correspondence, Jupiter. So, on a side note, you have all the luck you need. Like, you are a very lucky person, so you don't need to think about that. You have all the luck. But yeah, it is all destined. I feel like this phrase is coming to my mind. Playing with destined future. It's like whatever is happening now, obviously that is needed, absolutely needed for you to take your time and go by the divine timing. Whenever your intuition will nudge you, only then you will move. I completely understand, I support that, but I do believe it's in a universe's way of speaking. Like if universe was to crack a joke, it is like this. It is playing with distant future. The universe knows what the future is for you, and also for your dreams, for your visions, and for the person you love. But the universe is playing with this. It's just a fun play. Yeah, it's just the middle. Okay, playing with distant future. I don't know why this came to me. Okay, so this is fate. Okay, whatever connection you have, whatever is going to happen in your future is all fated. Then we have number 4, the Gatekeeper. Guess what? You got the Emperor card again. This is tremendous. This is pivotal. Okay, the Gatekeeper. Boundaries, beliefs, limitations, foundations, astrological correspondence, Aries. Okay, so Gatekeeper. Again, we see the symbol of the gate. So I think what it's trying to say is you have to open this gate. You are ready to open this gate. You are the Emperor and you got the Emperor card, card number 4, the Gatekeeper. Aries, you are the Emperor. You just have to open the gate when the timing is right. You have to open the gate when it is divine timing. And you will know the divine timing because you are the High Priestess. You also have the High Priestess energy in you. So you will know when your intuition will tell you that this is the time. And when you will know, there is no stopping you. I also want to look into this card. Very interesting, this Ancestors card. I think this is one of the extra cards. They don't have any tarot correspondences, those extra cards. So I'll see what the Ancestors are about. And this really gives me 10 of Pentacles energy. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, this is 10 of Pentacles. Oh my God. You did hear the 10 of Pentacles. Wow. Ancestors. Soul, family, spiritual guidance, ancient wisdom. Okay, the Ancestor card does not belong to the major arcana, yet this card is an essential element in the soul's journey and the realm of past lives. The Ancestors card represents our soul family, the souls that belong to our circle. So I think through this transformation, through this awakening, you will be even guided towards your soul family, your soul tribe, however you would relate to them. And this is incredible. And this talks about I did count 10 pentacles, and I can't overlook the fact that this literally looks like the 10 of Pentacles and like the tree of life. So I think this is what is happening again on the back of the deck, background energies. So in that way, You are building towards your 10 of Pentacles. This is giving me goosebumps, like literally giving me goosebumps. Your reading is so magical right now. Okay, so and by ancestors, wisdom is coming, but you will also have to seek those ancestral wisdoms. Um, yeah, go into your roots for more knowledge. We did talk about knowledge a lot at the very beginning, so I think one of the ways, because the Akashic records is a record of knowledge, is an archive, and there in that archive you will have all knowledge of your ancestors as well. So I think it is tying back to the Akashic records as well. So yeah, this is beautiful reading, powerful reading. I am in awe of this reading. Okay, now I am going to end this reading with my favorite Poesis Oracle. Okay, this is the Poesis Oracle. In this deck, each card, and I card open to soul and patience. Very important messages. I think this is about your soul's growth. This is about your soul's journey. I've been talking literally about the details of your soul's journey, I believe, in this reading. And then we have patience and freedom. Yes, freedom and love. Yes, I'll do one more shuffle. Freedom and create the vision you wanted to create in the 3D reality. I have a feeling it's on its way to be created. Okay, I'm gonna do a cut. Okay, and on the back of the deck we have give. Yes, I think it talks about equal give and take in any relationship, and you have to give your energy. You are now in the position of giving, offering your energy. Okay, let's see. What advices do we have for our collective today? Yes, mind. What advices do we have for our collective today? Connect. What advices do we have for our collective today? What advices do we have for our collective today? Anything else? What advices do we have for our collective today? What advices do we have for our collective today? Silence. Okay, anything else? What advices do we have for our collective today? What advices do we have for our collective? Embrace. Very interesting. Last, what advices do we have for our collective today? What advices do we have for our collective today? Okay, I'm done. I promise I'm done. Oh, we saw soul, now we see body. Very interesting. Mind and body. Silence. Connect and embrace. Wow, such a beautiful reading. So obviously we've been talking a lot about mind and how to get out of your mind. You cannot go through this spiritual journey by being in your mind. And as you can see, the Nine of Swords also came up. So I think this is an advice to not be inside your mind, not to overthink. As you can see, it's like a Russian doll, like mind within mind within mind. So it is just urging you to get out of your egotistic overthinking patterns of the mind that you have. Then we have body, and I think this is interesting, and I think this is a very good advice that this card has for you. You see your root chakra, sacral chakra, your solar plexus chakra, your heart chakra, your throat chakra, your third eye chakra, and your crown chakra. So the body is just not the body, and we did see the soul too. So, and that is why I'm connecting this card to the soul card. The soul card also looked the very same as this one, this card. But I think if you can align all your chakras in a line, so there are many chakra cleansing meditations on YouTube. You can do any of that. It doesn't take much time. It takes maximum 15 to 30 minutes a day. I wouldn't even recommend doing it every day, but maybe every other day. Just aligning your chakras, meditating on it, and cleansing your chakras will do wonders. And through that, you can merge your body and your soul together. And we did talk about the Akashic records, the whole knowledge, all the knowledge of everything. And the only way to access those knowledge is to experience it. And through this processes of chakra aligning and through your body, you can experience those. I think the body is nodding towards that. Now we have silence. And this is what is going on, isn't it? This is the divine timing. In silence, when it's silent, it's time to listen. So I think you are listening. I think you are in this silence, in this non-action period, you are listening to your intuition. And your intuition is loud and clear now. We did see that time and time again in our reading today. So yeah, so silence is symbolic of the non-action that is happening right now in the 3D reality, but it also denotes the intuition, the activity, the intuitive activity that is happening underneath. Okay, now we have connect. Connect means many things. Connect, first of all, I see connecting the dots. So you have gathered so much wisdom. You might not even realize from where and how and when you gathered all this wisdom. But I think now in this silent period, it's time for you to connect all the dots, connect all the nuggets of wisdom and knowledge you have gathered. And you'll see the whole picture and you'll understand so much. I again see constellations, Saturn, other planetary systems. So some astrological period might be important for this. I don't know, maybe Mercury or Saturn. Oh, I do know. Yes, I have been hearing about this, that towards the second half of February, we might have Mercury conjunct Saturn. Interesting. I believe you might have some breakthroughs, or you might express some of the breakthroughs you've been having around that time. It is towards the end of February, around 25th, I think, 25th of February. Mercury will conjunct Saturn, and it's highly auspicious time for anything dealing with knowledge, communication, like ideas. So I think that is, I'm connecting this to that. So yeah, just keep note of that maybe. Yes, connect. And other thing that I was also getting from connect was connecting with your person. You see paper planes. This is reminding me of like sending messages through paper planes in classrooms when we used to be kids. So yeah, so maybe it's time to reconnect with your divine feminine, or it will be time to reconnect soon. And then we have embrace. We did see 2 embraces today, one in the death card, no, not the death card, sorry, one in the world card, where life on earth, the oracle corresponding to the world card showed us the couple embracing each other, and then we did get the lovers again. So embrace all this love and light that life has to offer, that this universe is gifting you. Be grateful. Yeah, I think the sense of gratitude is also coming from this card. So yeah, be grateful of this great wonderful life and this wonderful journey that you're on. So absolutely. And I think I will connect this with the connect card. So it does talk about embracing the journey, embracing the counterpart journey, embracing your counterpart, your divine counterpart. Yeah. And guess what? The create card did come again at the back of the deck along with the patience card. So The create, as we said, your vision, the big vision of the 10 of Pentacles that you have, you are creating towards that, you are building towards that. And in divine timing, with proper intuitive guidance, you will create that. Yes, this is a confirmation that you will create that. Okay, so let me see which card am I gonna read. I think I'm going to read the silence card. Yes, that's the poem I'm going to read. Silence. But create opened up. This is interesting. Body. I am seeing all the cards, but let's see silence. Silence, silence, silence. 146. 146. Okay, silence. Close your mouth and let life speak to you in 1,000 silent ways. Tune into a frequency the eyes cannot see and the lips cannot speak. Turn down the dial of activity and drop into the experience of simply being what you are. Cultivate stillness and empty yourself out. Silence is the great open expanse out of which new possibilities are born. In the patience of darkness, the origin of light can be seen most clearly. I don't know why, but I want to also read the create poem as well, and I would like to end your reading with the create poem. We dance inside this creative web. We let ourselves fall all the way into its soft feather bed, and pulling curiously at any open thread, we tie its strings into crowns to sit atop our heads. We sculpt our lives out of sweat and clay and open our minds to the joys of play. We craft our kingdom from colors and dreams and write stories of where the human spirit is seen. We build wings to carry our imagination and hurl our visions to the sky. We watch them form into great castles reflected in our eyes. Such a lovely, powerful, immersive reading I had for you. I am so honored and so pleased to read for you today, my Divine Masculine Collective. Yeah, you are highly spiritual. You have awakened to this spiritual path and you have evolved so much. And also, long way to go still, but you are doing great. And I'm so lucky to have come across your energy this way. Thank you for that. And I hope my reading could guide you towards light a little bit further. I hope these messages were meaningful to you and these advices were really helpful. So yeah, that's it. That's all I have for you right now. I will see you in the next one. Thank you.